if God is delighting in us, or in other words, if we are making room for God, that He can be pleased with us, if He can be delighted with us, then don't worry about your situation. Don't worry about whatever you're challenged by. You are on the winning side. Now, what did they really mean by saying, if God delights in us? I believe that they were talking about one thing, that if we would believe so that God is pleased through our faith, may we never forget the one thing that always pleases God. The first thing, the number one thing that always pleases God. Hebrews 11, verse 6. It is impossible to please God without faith. Or in other words, without faith, it is impossible to please God. He who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who seek Him diligently. So the writer of Hebrew gives a list of people who saw great victories through faith. You know, in Hebrews 11, 33, 34, we find that they subdued kingdoms through faith. They shut the mouth of lions, and they gathered strength in their weaknesses. And all this was wrought. All this was, this happened because they believed. Faith, because faith pleases God. And you can read that in Hebrews chapter 11, a long list of people who always believed, and every verse almost starts with the phrase by faith. And because of faith, God was pleased with a number of people. We see in verse 4 that by faith Abel offered to God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain. Look at that. And that scripture, that verse ends saying, God testifying of his gifts. So the faith of Abel made him give God a better gift, because he believed God is worthy of a better gift. In fact, the best thing possible. And treating God that way is going to bring rich dividends. And verse 5, in fact, talks about Enoch, how Enoch believed God. But the last line, the last sentence says, for before he, that was Enoch, that's Enoch, was taken, he had this testimony that he pleased God. So God was testifying, God was declaring that he was pleased with people who believed in him.